In this tutorial, we'll show you how to use the powerful tools at AFCNET.com to book both student and humanitarian airfares for parties of 9 or less. You would still want to call us for your groups of 10 or more. On the left side, you'll notice under Flights you can select Round Trip, One Way or Open Jaw, in Coach, Premium Coach or Business Class. Then enter your city pairs and dates, select the number of people traveling, and then you're either going to check student fares or humanitarian fares. With a student, they must be carrying a student ID. With humanitarians, they must carry a letterhead from their 501c3 organization stating the purpose of their trip. So let's try a student fare and click Search. The booking engine will go out and check airfares of all three kinds: published, private, and student airfares. Bring them back and sort them in price order, show you the lowest one on top, and then tell you what kind it is so you know what type of fare you're dealing with when you offer it to your client. This one is a student airfare. The net is $12.90. The yellow post-it note is here to get your attention about something important. So in this case, there's a maximum commission allowed before you'll get hit with a 3.5% fee. So you keep that in mind as you get ready to quote your client. You can scroll down and look at other fares, find one you like, click Confirm, and it will bring those seats out of inventory. And here's where you would enter the passenger information, the phone number, name, etc., the school information, click Book. Before you actually make the booking, take a quick look at the rules and see if these rules work for your client. If not, you can go back and search for a different type of fare. Anything you book on this website will be automatically loaded under View Bookings. That's where you can send off a client quote and make payment. We'll go over those types of tools in another tutorial. So let's go back and try a humanitarian fare. Let's enter something like Chicago, Bucharest, 3rd of July, maybe let's do 13 July. And instead of student, we're going to check the box for humanitarian. Click Search. And it will look at those three types of fares, bring them back in price order, lowest on top, and let you look at various itineraries before you select one. In this case, the lowest one offered in the market is a humanitarian fare. $10.44 is the net amount due. The yellow post-it note tells us this is a cash rate, $10.44. Credit card rate is $1,081. So you keep that in mind as you get ready to quote your client. Again, we could scroll down and look at itineraries, or we could use the Jump To tool across the top here. If I was to click Lufthansa here, it shows us another humanitarian airfare. Alitalia, this is a private fare, which means it's a consolidator fare. So you're getting different types of airfares offered. Continental is a published airfare, and in this case there's no commission, so the yellow post-it note flags that. COM is 0. If this was a commissionable fare, you'd see a commissionable amount there, and there would be no TSF. TSF is ticketing service fee. It's $15, and this only applies when it's a published airfare with no commission. These are booked the same way. You click Confirm and enter your passenger information, and off you go. So let's look at some other tools shown on the website here for helping you to get better flights. The routing tool is nice. If we click this open, you can force the routing via different airports. Do that on the outbound and the inbound. You can also open up advanced options right there and select a non-stop flight, or do flexible outbound and inbound days up to 3 days before or after departure. This is great if your client is really flexible on their days of travel, but they just want the lowest fare offered during that time period. Select the exact airline that you want, and off it goes. Over on the right, you might have noticed the flights filter. If we don't want to see a particular type of fare, we can uncheck the box for private airfares, and it would just show us the published airfares, and vice versa. We can uncheck the published and look at the humanitarian, etc. type of airfares. Make sure you watch the tutorial for how to make payment and how to handle the View Bookings tools up in here. These are great and powerful tools to help you get the job done in marking up your airfares to your client.